Hello friends, my name is Mariana and this is Vegan Señorita. Hey, if you haven't been to this channel before, my goal is to show you vegan, keto, Tex-Mex recipes, and in some cases, just some other ethnic foods. But in today's video, I want to show you how to make some awesome carnitas. Now, carnitas are generally made with pork meat. And in keeping this completely plant-based, one alternative that works really well in this recipe has a very neutral flavor but a very meaty texture is the awesome jackfruit. I get this one from Trader Joe's. I find that this one has the lowest amount of carbs. It's also in a brine that doesn't have any sugar, and it's very inexpensive. There are some other ones on Amazon. I'm going to link to them down below. But if you have a Trader Joe's in your town, I highly suggest you getting this one. Now, in order to make a low-carb or keto carnita, and in order for you to be able to use jackfruit in any recipe that's keto, you have to make sure that it's a young green jackfruit. The big thing that you see at the grocery store, usually that's not a young jackfruit. Usually that is a regular jackfruit that is mature. And when it matures, it has a lot of extra sugar. So you have to make sure that you get a young jackfruit, and generally the only way to find that is in a can. Having said that, these carnitas are very low in carbs. I'm gonna go ahead and include the macros to that down below and throughout this recipe. And it's just full of flavor with very minimal ingredients. And you can put them in a taco, you can put them on a salad, you can also plate it up kind of like Chipotle style with a little bit of guacamole, some vegan sour cream, vegan sour cheese, and of course the main ingredient, which is your carnitas. So I'm super excited to show you guys this recipe. It's delicious, it's full of flavor, and let's get started. You're going to need 2 cans of green young jackfruit. Drain them, rinse them, and break them apart with your fingers until you form little chunks like this. The very first thing that we're gonna make is our salsa. So in order to make a really simple salsa that you don't need to cook, you just need 4 tomatillos, put them into your blender. I already washed those. Just a bunch of celery, just like this, add it. I cut up half an onion and I just sliced it into small wedges so that my blender wouldn't have to do so much of the work. And then I'm gonna add a full jalapeno. Now, if you don't want it to be really spicy, then go ahead and take out these veins. That's usually where the heat lives. And you can just go ahead and do that without touching the veins by using the spoon or like the front of a spoon and then just scooping it out. So I'm gonna use 1 full jalapeno, and then into this mixture, I'm gonna use 1 full lime. Go ahead and blend this now. It's thick, but it's not too thick, and it's just the right amount of consistency for a good taco. So just go ahead and set this aside, and now we're gonna prepare our carnitas. Once you've let your jackfruit drain, you're gonna put it on a clean dish towel, and we're gonna wring the water out of this. Here are the ingredients that you're going to need. So this was the jackfruit that I drained and rinsed, and then we pressed all the water out of it. And this is yielding me about 2 cups. The spices that I'm gonna use are 1 full tablespoon of oregano, a teaspoon of chili powder, teaspoon of cumin, a teaspoon and a half of coriander, and about half a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. I'm also gonna use 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce that's vegan, and a teaspoon of liquid smoke. Then I cut up 1/4 of an onion, 4 cloves of garlic, and a 1/4 cup of avocado oil. I'm gonna turn my stove on at medium heat, put in my oil in a skillet, fry up the spices for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna add the jackfruit and fry that up into the oil for 3 minutes. To prevent my garlic from burning, I'm going to add that in once the jackfruit has been frying up along with the onion. And stir that in really well. And go ahead and just let that sizzle. Once your jackfruit has been frying up, go ahead and add in your Worcestershire sauce and your liquid smoke and just stir that in really well. Go ahead and turn off the stove now. And it's been about 3 minutes that I've let them fry up a little bit in the skillet. So at this point, I'm gonna give them a try just to make sure that I have enough salt, I have enough oregano, enough of the liquid smoke, and just enough of the spices in general. Now, I like mine smoky, so if you don't like liquid smoke, don't add that in. But let's go ahead and give these a try. They're perfect. They're absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna turn off the stove and then I'll show you exactly how to plate these up. For your tacos, you're gonna need onion, cilantro, avocado, lime, salsa, and your carnitas. Okay, and to make yourself a really nice taco de carnitas, you just put some carnitas on a low-carb tortilla. Then traditionally, these are topped off with some cilantro, some onion. I like to add avocado because I love avocado, but you don't have to add it if you don't like it. And you can also omit the cilantro if you're one of those people that thinks that cilantro tastes like soap. Just like that. And then the best part is a really good salsa verde. Just add it on like that. I'm gonna add a little more. And that is your beautiful taco de carnitas. Enjoy it, friends. I'm gonna make 2 tacos along with all the toppings, and these are the macros for 2 tacos. And that's it. That's all you need in order to make some awesome vegan keto carnitas. My favorite way to plate them is in a taco with a low-carb tortilla, some cilantro, some onion, a little bit of lime, because you can never have carnitas without some lime. That's the true authentic version. And then I topped mine off with some avocado and some of that green salsa that we made. You noticed that? That was like the accent coming out. The green salsa on top of the carnitas. And honestly, this is very similar to the real thing, and the liquid smoke just adds a boldness that is very similar to meat, but very, very identical to a good carnita. It's very important that you drain your jackfruit really well and that you really squeeze out all the extra moisture in order for it to get crispy, just like these tacos. So dig in. I hope that you like this recipe. Please let me know in the comments down below if you've made it. And hey, I would love to hear any feedback that you have. Other than this recipe, other recipes that you've watched, I would love to know in your comments what you think. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so now. That way you get weekly content just like this. I'm Mariana, this is Vegan Señorita, and I will see you in the next video. You ever just eat a lemon just like this? Ooh, it's so good. It's probably terrible for your teeth, but it's so good. I recommend it. You're not really Mexican unless you eat a lime like this. Qué delicia.